Well, I was muted when I was telling you all my secrets, so never again. Hi, and welcome to my painting stream. It's the first time I'm like painting on stream with a face cam, so I'll be a little shy, probably. I've done face cam on like Phasmophobia and Divinity and like D&D stuff, but I've never done it while painting, so this will be interesting. And I'll be doing a lot of that because I sit on my feet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep doing this indefinitely. Well, here's my paint setup, my tools, all the ones I use except for that. I don't know why this is here, to be honest. All right. So, sharing my thought process here a bit, because I don't need that directly in front of my face. Let's lock it there for now. So, I want to do darker blue on the reflections. If I do that, it'll hopefully bring out some of the hang on, I gotta bring up my other reference picture. For some reason it's not there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm obviously going darker on this front left building, even though it's not that realistic, partially to blend this in a bit, but partially because I don't want it to draw your eye away from the center. In fact, I want it to push your eyes to the center. On that note, I should probably darken that building a little bit as well. What else? I was thinking about doing a light red wash over this yellow to warm it up a little bit. Includes this out here as well, but it would have to be ever so slight. Why is there a feather in my in my paint? That's funny. So yeah, blue, 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 red, and then darken this whole thing up. I'll even probably end up darkening this reflection in a bit, partially because it's just too bright. Also because, though, when I gray it out, it'll seem more like it's reflecting blue and white light versus like a bright yellow incandescent or something. So I guess I'll just get started on this side. I don't know if my lights are okay. They seem darker than normal. I need new glasses too. Not that, the funny part is I only use them for painting. I don't use them outside of painting. But these, I wore them to work once and they were destroyed, so I really don't have that much of a habit of wearing them. The music's a little loud, I think. It's a loud song. Okay. Let me double check and see what my lights are doing because it just seems darker. Nope, it's just me. Maybe it was because it was so sunny out today. I feel like there should be some blending of blues in between as well. Blue and white here. But I think I'll do that later, not right now. Oh yeah, if you notice that my face is kind of blown out, it's because I got two extremely bright LED panels here, and then on top of that, the webcam I'm using has a built-in ring light, so it's a lot of white light just coming right at my face. I haven't really figured that camera out yet, or how I'm going to do it. And as I build my the computer desk that I've been planning, all this is going to change a couple times probably. also feel like it's really far away from me for whatever reason. Wonder if I have to readjust my camera a little bit, although then it's shooting right. It's right in between the camera and my face, so I can't really move it. But let's move this over here. Then I'm a bit more centered. Music is like non-existent. Oh, there we go. Hey Natalie, how's it going? It's going pretty good here. I'm trying out this face cam technology. I just got a new face cam in the other day, and I finally got it all set up and trying it out. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna try it. So, what are you up to today? Oh, blue. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but the lights really blow my skin out. Just look how bright they are. So I gotta figure out how to fix that, or else I'm just gonna be overexposed all the time. Nice. I liked those the chips and salsa. I would like it if the chips were a little bigger and the salsa a bit thicker, but the rest of it was great. Oh, that's what I was doing. Meant to ask me about the chips and salsa? Or about my fair skin complexion? Yeah, they're good though. They're like crumbly, almost. So this is what I look like when I'm painting. The setup's not perfect, but it's going to keep evolving, so if I decide to keep doing it. But I figure I got to try it out at the very least. It is getting quite close. Yeah. What I mentioned before, I want to do a red wash over a couple of these yellow spots. I want to darken the blue in the ground here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here just yet. I'm going to go over a couple of these cobbles with an X-Acto knife, but that's very end stuff. And then I'm going to darken this entire building a bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do Friday, though, because if I accomplish all that and it looks good, I just don't know what is left to do. And then I want to sit on it for over the weekend, probably, and look at it before that Monday. And if it looks good Monday, if it looks like I'm done, if I'm happy with it, I'll probably just undo the tape, and that'll be the end of this painting, and it'll be done. So that's if everything goes right. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. I think I got good. Any other paintings? Yeah. I've got, funny enough, this painting is far from finished. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's the Potter's Marsh painting that I was working on like last year. I've got that behind my camera right now. And then I have another one planned. It's like a concrete truck. It sounds kind of lame, but it's a really good picture. Oh wait, I think I showed you that picture. It's like the concrete truck out on the pad, and it's got like early in the morning with these pink clouds in the background. It's pretty great, actually. I kind of want to. It's a genre of painting I've never really seen, like industrial construction, heavy equipment. Yeah, that's one I intend on doing. I wanted to get that done this winter, but not that I'm complaining, but the 2 commissions slowed me down a little bit. Again, not complaining. If I could do it permanently, I would. Actually, I don't know. That sounds like a lot. getting textures right for lighted wet cobblestone is kind of tough, I realized. And don't forget, I got my tea here. How much of the Hogwarts streams did you pay attention to? I imagined you passed out at some point. Yeah. Yeah, I streamed for quite a bit yesterday. Just in Hogwarts. Ah, wow, 4:30. That's pretty early. I think I usually wake up for work during the summer. Just around 4:30 to 5 is when I usually wake up. Don't we all? I mean, through the winter I've been up till like at least midnight regularly. Yeah. I know all about that. I mean, I worked grave shift at the airport for 3 years. So if I can get used to that, I can get used to anything. But it sucked. Just because I got used to it didn't mean it was good. Far from it. Yeah. Funny thing is, I don't even think the ground is still dark enough yet. I think everything's got to go darker. I stream a little early today because I'm getting tapped for other games later, and like ones that I probably won't even stream. So, although I did notice, like when streaming Hogwarts, like not a lot of people came compared to Even just compared to a normal stream for me. It's like, is that because it's overpopulated, I wonder? So many people playing it right now. That's got to be it. I think we're playing Destiny probably. So I don't typically stream Destiny. I'm fairly decent at it, but people that normally stream it are so much better than me. And I'm not really contributing much to it. I did try for a little bit though. I tried to stream our they're called Nightfalls. And I was trying to stream those, but a couple of them had 0 views, so it's like I didn't even watch them to review them or anything like that. So like, writing's on the wall there. Zero, yeah. But that's fine. How dark can I go with this? And have it still have texture. What kind of stuff do I typically watch? Let's see. If I've talked to someone, whether just through their stream or a comment or they came to my stream, especially if they came to my stream, I will definitely watch them if they're on. Otherwise, there's a guy by the name of Day 9. I've watched him for a long time, even before even before Twitch, I think. Right. Don't forget what I'm doing. And so nothing in particular, but sometimes I'll just browse. A lot of times I just have so much on the watch later list. I just go to YouTube and click play on the watch later list. Do you have like a regular watch besides me and Corey? Favorite genre, something? Just chatting, with the hot tubs and stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Take your time. I'm just trying to find myself in my reference picture. So my hope is that putting these dark washes over the cobblestone, of course I've said this a bunch of times, but I'm hoping that it'll help the rest of the colors pop out, because at the moment they're a little subtle, a little too muted, and that's not what I want. And so I just have to keep repainting over all this with black to try and darken it enough without, smudging up everything and mixing all the colors too much. I also need to go through and darken up these guys' clothes a bit, I think. Look how bright his pants look. They're not supposed to look that bright, so I gotta, once I'm finished with this, I'll probably end up darkening his pants a bit. For whatever reason, my the program I'm using doesn't say how many viewers there are anymore. I'm not sure what happened. I keep forgetting to mess with it after the stream too, so maybe I'll remember today, or I'll make a note. Let me make a note. Probably the messiest note I've ever written in my life. So that changes a lot. I'm looking over here because while this screen is here and it's like the best picture and everything, this one has the better light conditions and it's a little more photo accurate. That's why I'm looking all the way to the left here instead of down at my painting. I guess to be consistent, I have to hit these as well. Looking at it again. Oh, bit awkward being left-handed and trying to paint on the right side of the painting when it's wet. Could be a little darker, but the reflection isn't as dark on the right side, so I think it'll be fine. Okay, that should make it look a bit brighter. So let's take a look at this for a second. It's getting closer. It is. Although I kind of feel like, I'm not going to do this right now, but I do kind of feel like I have to gray, like do this gray here, over here, so it kind of does that a bit. Because right now it's a little too distracting. It just looks like a big blank spot at the moment. I'm going to darken some clothing real quick, I think, while I remember it. I might as well move the painting over so I can be on camera at the same time. This makes all sorts of sounds. Alright. I think I could make... Let's take a look at this here. Definitely going darker on this building, especially now that I've painted the darker cobble here, the brick. Don't like doing that like I did just there, but it was a little too much water on the brush. I was trying to get rid of much of it as I could before shifting. It looks like it's gotten darker, doesn't it? Hey, welcome back, Natalie. Not a problem at all. I'll be right here painting away. So I'm going quite black. I'm committing quite hard to a dark building here on the left. And I darkened the, while you were out, I darkened the cobblestone down there significantly. And we'll see when I'm done here if that makes it enough of an effect or not. I've never really posted rates or anything like that. John and Tim both asked me separately, so I was like, I took the time to look at the picture in question before I committed to it, and both of them were hard for me at the time, but just doing them, I've been getting better, I feel like. And so yeah. I feel like I'm good enough to complete these two commissions. It's not something I've done. This is really only my second commission, and I kind of don't have a ton of confidence in it yet, in my ability. So yeah. And also, considering the amount of time I put into it, I gotta charge something for it as well, you know. Although I did give, yeah, it was difficult, intricate, and that's for sure. Definitely a challenge for me. I gave Tim quite a friend discount, partially because it was like a Christmas present and stuff, and then it was my first commission ever, so gave him a pretty good deal on it. And then my cousin John paid full price for this one, so for one this size, it's gonna be a big number, but it's 500. But then if you consider yeah, it's like even if I sell this for 500, how many hours This is part 18. Right, exactly. Although I could probably do something smaller for cheaper. But then, I don't know. To me personally, paintings, they kind of go down in value. Obviously, it takes longer to make a bigger painting, but you can just do a whole lot more with a bigger painting than a smaller painting. And it just doesn't seem, if you're going to pay for a painting, you might as well get a bigger one. It's like it's a luxury thing. It's why are you going to half-ass it? But I guess I can also kind of understand a little bit of, maybe you don't want to commit that much money to that. I guess that's true too. But then I go right back to you wanted this luxury item, you might as well spend money on it. All right, it's starting to get closer now. Although I do want that center portion to be a bit darker. I'll probably be playing Hogwarts late tonight too, but actually, now that I think about it, you'll probably be sleeping by then. It'll most likely be late by the time I start playing that. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, though. Yeah. You can tell they really put a lot of effort into it. Yeah, you like that? It definitely looks better. Well, thank you. I'm not done with them yet, but yeah, it looks a lot better. If you're not looking at it directly, it looks better because it helps the rest of it out. And that's what I've been fighting this entire time, is just trying to get the shading correct. It's like every time I look at the painting alone, you have to look at it in sections so you can actually see what's happening, because the rest of it's just your mind, your eyes playing tricks on you. Like you look at the painting or the reference picture and everything seems really bright. because there are a couple little bright sources, and that it's faking making the entire thing look bright. And the brighter, what's the there's a saying for that. That means more than just painting, but it's true in painting as well. The brighter your light, the darker your shadow, or something like that. True in life and art. But yeah, if you wanted to approach me with a reference picture, maybe a few references of the same thing, just so I can see detail. I can tell you if I can do it or not, and then it'll be up to you if you want me to do it or not. And I do put commissions first, so I mean, all my other paintings are just personal paintings anyway. Okay, yeah, sure. Not a problem. I have the original if you really want to buy one. It'll be a lot more pricey than my print, though. That's for sure. Especially that one because it's like sentimental and there's I think I might have to give family members dibs on that. But I mean, yeah, I still have everything except the cabin painting and this painting. I have the originals for. No, I will be selling it. I need to inflect that that because it's sentimental, the price goes up higher. So I will be selling that one as well. It's just for now it's hanging behind me on my right. Also, I think my originals would come with a clause that you have to get a good frame for them. Probably one professionally done. Because you don't want, like, it'll have to have a matte of some sort. Because you don't want the paint directly on the glass. So there should be some sort of riser there keeping it off. Um, it's hard to see it sometimes when it's this far away from me. With these bright lights on it. I also really haven't come up with a price for my originals yet. I mean, I wrote down some numbers, but I don't know if they're solid yet. I don't know if I want those to be the actual numbers or not. But you might want an original, huh? Not just one I've done in the past. That's the way Forrest is. He wants exclusive completely. So he's very unlikely to buy one of my prints or originals unless it was like the only one in existence, and then he would want it. No, come on. You would be giving me money, and I like money, so. And besides, if you took the time out, to choose an original and to buy an original specifically, that tells me you're probably going to take care of the painting, That's a huge part of feeling better about like selling stuff. If you were really interested in buying original, just let me know. The smaller and earlier ones are cheaper. That's for sure. Really, the only one it's between Susitna snowshoes and they're both Susitna paintings, funny enough. Starry Susitna Night, my very first one. It's like, those are the two I would most likely want to keep if I was going to keep any of them. But I can't keep all of them. I'll just run out of space eventually, and then I'm just shoving them in a locker somewhere, And besides, I kind of look a little... I've got my own paintings hanging up, It's like... I'm not narcissistic, but at the same time, it's the best way to store them. Also, I can look at them and just be like, oh, I messed up there. I should watch out the next time I'm painting to make sure not to do that again. I've done that a couple times. There's a point. There's a point there where you're a little too prideful. And that's not something I'm cursed with, luckily, when it comes to stuff I've made. I'm a pretty bad critic of my own product. Alright, let's take a look at this. Oh, I am zoomed out. You like my my squeaking my boom mic here. I think I'm gonna upgrade when I build a whole new desk. I'm in the process of building one from scratch. I'm sure I've mentioned it. I'm excited about it. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna finish it with like like the real thick epoxy that you see in bars. So like you can put a damp, moist glass on it, and the ring, it won't even make a ring because it's such thick epoxy. I've always liked that kind of finish because the wood stays how it's supposed to forever, and you don't have to worry about anything. And that makes cleanup a lot more easier as well. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm gonna run real quick. I'll be right back. And when I get back, I'm going to darken the skin of the building here, all of that. And then once I do that, as I'm doing that, you'll be able to see this happen. You see that? That's a kind of cool thing I like to do when I'm trying to focus what I want a painting to look like. So the theory behind this painting here is that this right here is the theme. Right here. That's the theme. So everything else can't take away from that theme. So that's what it has to do. And that's why I'm darkening all the ground and the sides a lot. Yeah. Hey, thanks, user. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry about the timing. I'm just stepping away for just a second, but I'll be right back and keep going. All right, I'm back. Painting with face. Oh, I wanted to make myself a little more tea here. Got my old school thermos here for topping off my tea. It's not quite as impressive as the Yeti thermoses, but man, these do so good. Like they'll keep my coffee hot for like 2 days if the cap's on. All right. So, hopefully as I'm doing this, you'll see that happen where this gets brighter. Or at least that's the thought. That's the idea. What am I drawing next? So when this painting's done, I have another one set up, and then I've got another one in the works after that. One of them is it's like a marsh scene just in front of a mountain, and you can just see the foothills of the mountain in the background, and that's it. And then the other one is going to be an industrial style painting. And it'll be of a cement truck with some industrial stuff behind it as well. I think should be interesting. Although that's a bit ways out to start thinking about seriously, though, because it takes me a while to do these paintings. Like, for painting this side, depending on the subject matter, of course, but it's looking at like 18 hours minimum at the base level, 18 hours. So, but I'll be painting that on here too. Get stuff stuck to my brush. It's annoying. Let's go darker. What made me want to draw? Well, I've always drawn. A lot of what I've drawn are like blueprints and sketches and inventions and stuff I want to make. That's a lot of what I've done. And then one day near the start of COVID, I did a little drawing. and I was talking to my friend Forrest, and I was like, "Ah, yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad this drawing will never become like painting. It'll never become color because I'm not a painter. I doodle. And he's like, "Well, why don't you paint it?" And it being the start of quarantine and not having to do anything, and I was just sitting there playing games, and that's it. I was like, huh, why don't I paint it? So I went out to my dad, who is a watercolor artist. He's a commercial watercolor artist and has been for years. He specializes in like aviation art, though. I asked him if he had any spare watercolors I could have. It's like, I want to try out this painting thing. And so he gave me these paints that I'm still using today, funny enough. It's these Colorcraft powder-based watercolor. And he gave me the paints, and I went and painted this painting here. Right here. This isn't the complete painting. This is the animated version. But you get the gist of it. That was my first painting I've ever done in my life. Right there. And it was just some extra paper and paints that my dad had. And 18 paintings later or something, this is where I'm at now. I guess I didn't really say why I wanted to paint, though. That's just kind of how I got into it. I don't know. I like it. I like watercolor. I like the softness that the picture result is. It looks like it's less hard, less textured than other forms of paint. And I don't know. I guess just because I can do it, I like to do it. I can do it to a point, I should say. I'm still very new at this. Are you an artist then, user? Do you like to create and whatnot? For me, it's not just painting either. I really like to make stuff with my hands. Whether that's carpentry or paintbrush, or 3D print. I like making. Are you able to tell the difference? I guess you can. Ooh. Did that answer your question? Feel like I talked 10 minutes about myself. I promise I'm not narcissistic. I think that brightens up the center a lot. Like a lot. And I bet if I do the same on this side with this little portion down here, I can't go as extreme, but I can darken it. Did I make you both fall asleep? Not again. Hey, John, what's going on, man? Yeah, I was actually just getting close to finishing up here. I'm just gonna be putting a darker sheen on this spot here. This nice little cobblestone here. That's a nice little secret between us right now. We made this secret together, right here, right now. Are you and Haley ready to go then? Or are you just starting to get me together? Just logged on? Roger. I'll be there. Give me 5 to 10. Let's see how this comes together here. I don't want to rush this part. I guess I should have started streaming a little bit earlier today. I thought I was on early, but maybe I did the math wrong. Or maybe he's on early. 10 minutes early. But that's fine. That's why I streamed Hogwarts late into the night last night. So I wouldn't feel too bad about getting off early today. And I kind of want to save ending the painting for like Monday or Friday anyway, not a Wednesday. If that makes sense. It's starting to soak into the paper a bit, so I've got to let it dry there anyway. And I want to look at it from long distance and compare it to a few different shots that I got. So I think I'm going to call it there. Let me grab a progress pic first. And hopefully you can really see that tunneling effect. You might be able to tell real good here. No, you can't. You can't tell at all. But yeah, hopefully you're able to see the tunneling effect that I was wanting to get on the paper before I called this done. So now I think I have that accomplished, and the rest is just detail work. Anyway, I'll be back on Friday for painting, and I'll probably be streaming Hogwarts tonight and tomorrow, and probably Friday too, and possibly in the weekend. Big game, lots to explore. I love it. Anyway, thanks for coming by. User, thanks for chatting. Natalie, thanks as always. I think that's all the new people here too. Hey, John, thanks for commenting as well. I appreciate it. All right, I guess I'll see you guys later. Have a good evening. Happy Wednesday.